Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life, and I'm back today to go over a lot of licensed products. There were quite a few licensed collections that dropped in October and early November that I didn't get a chance to buy right away, so I did do a one and done club to kind of gather them all together in all one swoop, pay one shipping cost. So we've got a lot to talk about here. We have Villains. We also have Haunted Mansion. We have Shrek. We have both Lord of the Rings scents. And then we have the Disney Gingerbread and the Snoopy Holiday. So we have all of that to talk about in this video. These will be first impressions because there are some in here that I've had previously that were just returning scents. So we're going to talk about the Villains collection. So happy that Villains came back and that they did bring back both Maleficent and Just One Bite and Dark and Devious. So, because they've brought back Villains before, but they've never brought back all, technically there's 4 fragrances. There's also Ursula, but that wasn't offered in this one. Okay, so we're going to talk about Dark and Devious first because that is my favorite from the Villains collection. Not one that I have to club all the time because they do bring back Villains practically every other year. But Dark and Devious is brooding black pepper, star anise, cinnamon, and smoked absinthe and hemlock. I really like this. If you like a good dark graveyard type of fragrance, get you some Dark and Devious. It's almost like having like a sprinkle of petrichor, and like that anise is really black licorice. It's like a black licorice haunted forest is what it smells like. And I love Dark and Devious. It's a good performer too, so I've had that in the past. Okay. Then we have Disney's Just One Bite. So this is the Evil Queen. And this one, excuse me, is apple and cinnamon and black molasses. And this is the difference with this scent in comparison to like Spiced Amber Glow and Hemingway and things like that. The black molasses in here really gives it a difference. Like it's different and it's really enjoyable. I would have to say the closest scent from Scentsy that's non-licensed to Just One Bite would have to be Spiced Apple Chestnut. I think that's the closest that you're going to get. But this one is a very enjoyable darker apple fall type of scent if you like that. Oh, my pellet stove. Hold on. The door gets loose sometimes and then it shakes and it drives me nuts. Okay. Then we have Maleficent. Now, Maleficent is gardenia with musk, blood orange, and satsuma plum. Now, I've had this in the past. This kind of has the dark purple berry with the orange that kind of makes my nose go rogue and in the left field. But it doesn't do it as much as other Scentsy's purple and orange fruit scents. So this one I can actually tolerate. It's just not one that I need to have all the time. But if you like scents like that, like if you like Huckleberry Clementine, Blackberry Orange Marmalade, Follow the Rainbow, Hibiscus Sunset, any of those fragrances, then you'll like Maleficent. So that is that. So that's the Villains collection. All right, then we're gonna go into Haunted Mansion. So Haunted Mansion, they did not bring back the 3 thumbs up bar, which I think was a poor decision on their part. Maybe they didn't have the fragrance oils, who knows. But they did make a new one called Ring the Bell. And this one is dark pomegranate with warm cedarwood and a hint of oud. Now, I heard on YouTube a lot of people were saying it smelled like Ghostly Greetings. And when I smelled this, I'm like, what are you talking about? This smells nothing like Ghostly Greetings. Ghostly Greetings has bourbon and patchouli and really rich plum and manly scents. Like, that's a manly fragrance. I get the pomegranate, but it's a sweet pomegranate. But you know what's really odd? I get mint. I get mint on this. Did anybody else get mint when you smell this? I get mint. And it's not like peppermint, it's not a spearmint, it's just mint. It's like toothpaste. I don't know. I don't get cedarwood and I don't get oud either. It's mostly a fruity toothpaste. I don't know. Very odd. Very odd. I'm hoping that when I warm it, the woody notes will come out. But on cold impression, I'm just like, I don't need haunted toothpaste. Just not my vibe. Okay. Then we got Lord of the Rings. We have 2 bars. One's returning and one's new. So the returning one is Shire Sunrise, which is woodland breeze with fresh citrus, forest flower. Oh my God, I can't talk. Woodland breeze, fresh citrus, forest florals. That's what I was trying to say. So I didn't mind this last year, but last year when it came out, but this year, I don't like it. It's got this weird, like, perfume note to it now, and it kind of gives me like shoe polish remover, but you definitely get sweet grass blades. I do want to say that I do pick up like sweet grass blades. No, but I feel like if you like the grass scents, maybe you would like it, but for me, I can't get over the shoe polish note that I'm smelling on that one. I don't know, it didn't smell like that last year. Okay, and then the other Lord of the Rings scent, which is new, is the Rivers of Rivendell. Fun fact, I've never watched any of the Lord of the Ring movies. I tried on numerous occasions. I can never get past the first 15 minutes. I fall asleep. I know, sad, right? I've also never watched any of the Star Wars movies. I know. What am I doing with my life? I don't know. So, Rivers of Rivendell is bergamot, forest vetiver, and serene mountain pine. I get pine. I definitely get a very vague scent of pine. But for me, this is like a vendor wax blend. It's very complex. Like, I really can't pick any of those other scent notes out. They just are kind of like all blended extremely well together to make this scent. It's not my wheelhouse, but I would say if you like fresh scents, especially if you're somebody that doesn't like Christmas scents, like the pine and the Uber Bakery and stuff like that, and you like fresh in the winter, then maybe pick up a License Bar because they tend to do a lot of fresh scents. Okay, Shrek. They really should have made Shrek a petrichor scent. Just saying. Like, I mean, he lives in a swamp, for Christ's sake. He probably smells like mud and dirt. So, Shrek Fairy Tale Ogre, here we go, is grassy green with apple and fresh floral notes. I don't get floral, and I don't get green grass. I get apple and kiwi. It's straight up apple kiwi. It reminds me of a Jolly Rancher. This is a candied scent. There is nothing swamp or forest or ogre of this bar. I get straight up apple kiwi. Apple kiwi Jolly Ranchers. That's exactly what I get. So if you like bright, fresh green apple scents, like if you dug Top Dog, which was 101 Dalmatians, or any of like the other green apple, like Apple TV Splash, or A is for Apple, or Apple Crush, or even Jumpin' Jelly Bean. Not that this is a dupe for any of those. I'm just saying, if you like that type of fragrance, you probably like Shrek, because I don't get any floral or any grass. I get apple kiwi Jolly Ranchers. Snoopy. I'm telling you, my nose, I don't know what it is about my nose. But I'm going to be upfront with you guys. I'm going to tell you like it is and what I actually smell. And I could not smell any of these things when I warm them. It could be a completely different warming experience. You never know. But I just like to do the first impressions because they're just funny and enjoyable. Okay, so Snoopy Holiday is festive pine with bright lemon and eucalyptus. This is lemonade. This smells like I'm drinking lemonade and sucking on lemon heads and fresh pine. Like, this is the pine from, like, the air fresheners that are shaped like trees. That's the pine I'm getting off of this thing. But that bright lemon is a sugary sweet lemon that's rating lemon heads and lemonade. Why? Why Scentsy? When I think of Snoopy Holiday, I'm not thinking of lemonade and tree. Very odd. Very, very odd. Uber fresh though. So we'll have to see how this warms. But so far I'm like, I don't want lemonade in the winter. Like, no. And then last but not least, we have the warm gingerbread wishes from the holiday collection. So this one is sugared cinnamon, sweet clove, and nutmeg. Horrible job. This, you guys are gonna laugh at me. It smells like gingerbread flavored Doritos. That's what I'm getting off. It's like a tortilla chip. Like, there's no, like, it's not Cool Ranch Doritos or nacho cheese Doritos. It's just like a plain corn chip, but it's like in tortilla form. And it's got like the spices that you would use in gingerbread sprinkled on it. Like, this isn't gingerbread. This is just you going in the spice cabinet and getting all the spices that you would need to make a gingerbread. And then you spilt it on a bag of tortilla chips. I'm not impressed, Scentsy, with this one. I would much rather have gingerbread hugs or gingerbread pecan waffles. No. Now, this is better smelling than the Snowden sugar bar for sure. No. So, unfortunately, guys, out of all the new ones for license, I'm really not digging any of them. The only one that I would reconsider purchasing is either Dark and Devious or Just One Bite. Just kind of like, that's my vibe. But I like to warm these scents during Halloween, like October. So I'm really not in the mood for this stuff anymore. But those would be my recommendations out of all these. But like I said, my warming experience may be completely different once I put these in the warmers, and we will definitely have a video showcasing that once I get through them all. But let me know in the comment section if you guys got these bars in. How did they do for you? Did you like them? Did they warm great? What was the performance like? We'll continue the conversation. Thanks for always liking, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate all the love and support. If you're not subscribed, please do so you don't miss out on my next video. And if you're already subscribed, hit that notification bell. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.